What is up, posse? My name is Will Brolick, and welcome to another episode of Jessup. So, what the hell was this? What the living hell was this? I just watched, arguably, one of the worst Disney movies of all time, and quite possibly one of the worst movies I've reviewed while we're doing this channel. That is none other than Blank Check. And thankfully, I was not alone for this. I had my good friend Jessup to join me.
Ouch. That hurt. That movie hurt. Worse than that.
This movie is insulting. It's not just unfunny, but it's insulting as to how people should manage their money. Granted, it's a kid that gets a hold of all this money, but still he learns nothing from this.
Yeah, well, he goes broke by the end of the movie.
Right. But still, he learns nothing from this.
Only how to fuck.
Yeah. Like, it's unfunny. It's unfunny. It was boring as hell. The acting was so half-assed. I almost swear they made two of the villains look like Siskel and Ebert.
Oh, yeah.
The other guy was just a stereotypical black guy.
Well, the Siskel guy is the same guy who did the voice of Shan Yu in Mulan.
Oh, yeah.
And he ends up covering for the kid.
Yeah.
The kid gets away with it.
So, anyway, about this plot. Basically, this kid named Preston comes across this man who gives him a blank check. He cashes it for $1 million.
$1 million.
Yeah, like that. And you can pretty much know how that goes. This movie was awful. Like, this has to be one of the, like I said before, this has to be one of the worst things we've ever reviewed.
Let's see, highlights.
There's one funny thing in the climax, and there was one decent character in this movie, even though it went...
He became undecent towards the end of the movie.
He came undecent towards the end of the movie. And... yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So... It's pretty much ends up becoming like Disney's version of Home Alone. With the kid making up Mr. Macintosh, because his computer's the Macintosh.
Yeah, it was nothing. Oh yeah, and there's a supposed romance between Preston and one of the bankers.
Oh yeah, and she's like, we checked, she was 30, the actress was 32 when she did this role.
Oh my god. I can never unsee what I just saw.
Their make-out scene. Ugh.
This is the worst. This is easily one of the worst things Disney has ever produced. And I thought That Darn Cat was bad.
I thought the Lion King remake was bad.
But no, this is nothing. Like, I feel nothing from this.
I'm glad Disney made a lot better stuff after this.
Yeah.
Was this, 94?
I think so. And this has like a 9% on Rotten Tomatoes, for crying out loud.
Yeah. 9% people were like, see it, go check this out.
Well, guess what? They're liars! What do we even say further?
Okay, is this worse than Hannah Montana?
You mean the show or the movie?
Pick one.
I mean, honestly, I never really got into the Hannah Montana show, but I thought it was harmless enough, so I'd say this is worse.
Sister.
So I'd say this is worse, to be honest.
Yeah, I would say this is worse, yeah.
So, this is a boring, unfunny, poorly acted, poorly written, and just overall poorly executed waste of time.
Tries to become shocking at the end, little kid making out with a fully grown woman
Yep.
who's an FBI agent.
Yep. And
Who loves there?
yeah. And in the words of one of my favorite YouTubers, Jeremy Johns, I am not going to remember this movie in T-minus 1 day.
I might. You'll remember that make-out bit.
Yeah, well, the rest of the movie I'm probably going to forget.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you wanted to add, or is that about it?
People, save your money. Don't waste it on blank check like we did.
No. Even though it's on Disney Plus.
There's so much better stuff you can pay for on Disney Plus.
Yep. Which brings us to a special announcement we want to make. So, this was I have two announcements. What? For starters, we are now affiliated with the Amazon Associates program, which means at the end of every single video, which will most likely be a review or a trailer reaction, we're going to be
not gaming stuff.
What? Yeah, not gaming stuff. We're going to be promoting a certain product just to see if any of y'all would buy, and we encourage you to buy it because we actually want you guys to spend your money wisely. And we'll be putting a link for each product in the description below of each video.
A lot of YouTubers do this to make a living, so...
Yeah, and this is easily the best way we can monetize our videos without actually monetizing it.
And this one won't... From what you told me, this one is not part of this video will not be a part of the...
No, this will not be a part of the program. I do plan on doing an episode of Quick Movie Reviews. That'll be the first thing that'll come up when I'll do the Amazon Associates program.
Okay.
And two, y'all remember my good friend TJ from the Black Panther review, the Venom review, and a bunch of other stuff too. Well, after talking with Jessup, a little bit, we decided that TJ will become a third owner of the channel.
Alright. Welcome aboard, TJ.
Welcome aboard, TJ. We're proud to have you. So TJ will be doing TV reviews, so be sure to stay tuned for those. I'll be giving him all the details once time goes on. So, is that about it?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Alright, so that just about does it for this episode of t-ema. If you did enjoy this video, then be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more content. Like I said before, next up will be an episode of Quick Movie Reviews. I got plans for the live-action Lady and the Tramp, the original That Darn Cat, Candyman, and Stargirl, all coming up, coming your way. So, until next time, see you later, posse.